Welcome to the Tippie Toe podcast. We got a special guest tonight. You feel me? Everybody mention name and songs. The legendary Chicken Man.
How you doing, fam?
How you doing, big dog? How you feeling there? How the show was? I know you came out there to the to the Rick Ross. How that was?
Oh man, I had a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to support the culture, and my homeboys embracing me top 5. You know, bringing me into that energy and that space. You know, it was a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying, after doing all the time I done did, and I really understand, you know what I'm saying, the movement and the culture now of the car game, you know what I'm saying?
Was that the first car show, or you feel me, or in a minute, or you remember car shows from back, you feel me, before you went in?
Well, that was my first, that was, the experience what I had today, that was something different from back in the day, because, you know, there's more detail to these cars. Now, the money put in these cars is a whole different category from back then. You know, so the car game is on a whole nother level, you know.
Like back in your days, like how much would somebody put in their car versus how they put in 100,000? Like, let us know what was like a lot back then.
Man, back then, you talking about if you put 20,000 in a car, you was top of the line, because, you know, you got to think about down here in our area, you know, it really wasn't no cars coming off the frame and all that. Dudes were more so on paint jobs and rims and music, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, the car game on a whole nother level, you know, from back in LA days, you know, they doing the low riders and all that, but, you know, this dunk game just going to a whole nother level right now, you know?
You think, like, how you feel about it? Would you spend 200, 300,000 on fixing up a car?
Well, me personally, at the age of me, I would say no.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was in this era, I would be doing the same thing, because if you got it, you know what I'm saying, you're going to spend it. You're going to find a way to spend it, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good investment if you know what I'm saying, you making money with your car and, you know, and taking it to the next level, you know. So it's all investment. You're going to spend the money one way or the other. So, you know, you might as well have something to look at, you know. That's how I look at it.
Well, like, did you meet Ross? Did you talk to Ross? Or you just in your own zone over there?
No, I was just hanging out over there by top 5, you know, with my homeboys. I went up there and met a few players that, you know, we did a lot of time together. I was able to walk in front of the mansion and go over there and take a few pictures in front of my homeboy cars, and you know, that was a great feeling, you know.
Okay then. So yeah, man. So did you enjoy it though?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. No question about that. Any
cars you seen was like, damn, I remember that from. You feel me?
Well, you know, you had box Chevys out there, you know, like you say, you had the Verts and everything out there, all that. I remember all that, but like I say, man, it's a total different era, and it's on a whole different level, you know.
And you know, on the car topic, what's your favorite car of all time?
I like the Impellas, you know what I'm saying? I like the 6.4 Impellas, you know, I had a 68 Impella, you know what I'm saying? So them was mine, you know, them the cars, I liked it.
Okay then. And for the people, we gonna take it on bike, dog. Where were you born at, though, dog? I
was born right there in Fort Lauderdale, Broward General. You know, I stayed in Parkway as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Oh, so you got some Lauderdale in you too?
Yeah, I got some Lauderdale in, but I was young. But I always did the Pompano thing, because you know that's where my grandma lived at. You know, so I was more so Pompano. You know, so that's what it always been.
Okay, then. So like growing up, you play any sports? Did you graduate? Did you like school?
Yes, I was good in school. A lot of people don't even understand that. You know, I was a honor roll student. Played football. Yeah, played football for, you know, Ely High School. Started out with the Northwest Chiefs. You know, that's where I really get my name from. You know what I'm saying? I got my name back just because I liked the chicken. You know what I'm saying? And one of my coaches gave me that name, Chicken Man, and it evolved into something different later on in my life. You know.
Also, Chicken Man was not even from the street. It was not even the street first. It was.
Chicken Man was created due to I like chicken.
Okay, like the food chicken.
The food chicken, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
So what, you used to eat chicken all the time?
Chicken all the time.
Just no side, no nothing, straight chicken?
Straight chicken.
Oh, and they were like, man, I'm going to call you Chicken Man.
And that's how that name. I didn't even like the name at first, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a kid, and you calling me a man, so I didn't really like it. I didn't like the name.
Okay. And then you said you played sport. What did you play?
I played center and nose guard. You know, I was short. Should have been playing linebacker or something. But, you know, back then in that era, coaches put you wherever they want you to be at, and you just had to play, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be on the field, you can't complain, you know?
Fast. And you say you grew up in Lauderdale first. How you made the transition from Lauderdale to Pompano? Like, you wanted to go stay with, like, how that happened?
No, what happened, see, I was a kid, so my parents got a divorce, so that forced me to go back and live with my grandma, you know what I'm saying? Even though every day I'm in Pompano, I come stay in Lauderdale, you know, because my mom and them were married. But it was an easy transition because I'm still a kid, and that's where all my friends was. They was in Pompano, and that's why I always be on Pompano time. So I never had a chance to like grow up and be a teenager in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
You know, once I got grown, you know, I was living in Fort Lauderdale, and I know a lot of people, but I was able to play both Lauderdale and Pompano and get respect. You know what I'm saying?
And you say it was your kid when your parents got divorced. Did it feel, or you ain't even notice nothing? Did you see a big change when your parents broke up, or you was like, you know?
See, back in that era, you know, when your mom got divorced, your grandparents gonna automatically step up because that's their daughter. So it was a whole different vibe. My granddaddy became my father. You know what I'm saying? So I was raised with morals and principles. You know, when it just came to being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So and then high school, like how that was for you?
High school was beautiful because, you know, like I say, I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Playing football. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everything was good. You know, my life should have been a whole different life. I should have been college graduate, you know what I'm saying, a lawyer or something, man. But instant gratification, getting caught up being around in the wrong area. So I come up in the era like the real Grace Apartments, if anybody know about Pompano, and I should be in Grace a lot, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of things went on at a young age. You see the guys with the jury, gambling, you know, I picked up a gambling habit at an early age, so that led to robbing, you know what I'm saying, and all this. And that's how my life evolved into what it is, you know.
And like I got an older brother, he gambled a lot too. Like what's so addicted about gambling? 'Cause I notice people get addicted to losing. It's like what is it about you?
See, one thing about gambling, when you somebody feel like you smart and you're not gonna be no sucker, we gonna say it like that, you gonna always want to try to be on the winning side. So if you see somebody say, well, I could beat him, you know, my shot or my card game might be better than him. So whatever his money is, you already basically counted his pocket, like this gonna be in my pocket. So it's just addiction and a rush. But now the gambling on a whole another level. You know, you got these apps out here, you got the casinos, so it's a whole different type of gambling going on, you know. You know, so back in my day, you got to know something, you know what I'm saying? You got to really, you know, be sharp to try to win out here in these streets, cause it's wolves out here, you know what I'm saying?
No, fine.
So the rules was different, you know.
And you say, like what you had major in high school though?
So when I went to college, I was majoring in business management after I got out of prison, you know. I went to West Virginia State College for 2 years and always some unfortunate thing, I take a L. I'm taking the rap, you know what I'm saying? I took the beef for a situation that wasn't even my situation. I just got fed up and say, man, that's gonna be it. I'm finna turn in this street life. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get some money, man, because, you know, you see your girl in them studies sponsoring these lawyers for you, doing everything. You know, they working 2 jobs to keep you out the chain gang. And I wasn't that type of kid, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get my own money, you know what I'm saying? And that's what led me to the street life, you know what I'm saying?
And you said, well, was the older guys, even though you was smart, but like you said, the older guys, they were juried up, flashy. That made you say you want to get your own money too?
Right, that's what led it to that. You know, they got all the women, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. A lot of times, you know, we don't realize as young hustlers what we really be hustling from. I know it's a different era, but a lot of times it's going to be, you know, when you get in the hustle, you know the women coming with the hustle, you know what I'm saying? And it's a certain type of woman going to come with the hustle. You know what I'm saying? A fast woman mostly going to be attracted to the hustle, you know what I'm saying? Because you got school girls, you got church girls, and you're going to have girls that just like to have fun, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you're a young kid, you want that life. You know, and you'll go down that road, you know what I'm saying?
And so, and then, like, at what age did you feel like you started gambling, as a kid?
See what happened, I really got turned out by my grandma. My grandma started me to gambling at a kid age. I got some homeboys, we just say 8, 9, 10 years old, but we $200-300 in our pocket. We gambling like this, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna never call their name, but we started out young, man. They might going fast, shooting dice, doing everything at a young age. But my grandma started me with the cards, and that led to me just my addiction for real, you know.
You mean like playing cards?
Yeah, playing cards. My grandma did.
Like what that was? She started out playing poker? What you started?
Pity pat. She started with pity pat, then you go to playing tunk, you know what I'm saying? We started playing tunk, and there you go. You go from there. Now you going to school and you trying to find your man, right? Young age, you know what I'm saying? 8, 9, 10 years old. We playing for quarters, dimes, you know what I'm saying? Then it graduated to dollars, 5s, 10s, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, like I said, I'm not big on the cards. Is like the card skills or all luck? What you feel like?
No, you got to have some skills. You know, everything, when you get in the game or any game you get in and you continue to do something all the time, it's gonna come repetitive, and you got to have skills. It ain't gonna be just a luck thing, because you're gonna be learning for every time you play somebody. Okay, I could play my hand different this way, or I could do this, I could make this shot this way. So it becomes, you're gonna practice whatever you do and try to perfect it, so you could come out on the winning side of anything.
Okay then. So now you say you feel like the gambling led to robbing for real though?
Yeah, gambling led to robbing, because you got to understand that I was born aggressive, you know what I'm saying? And what I feel like I was a sore loser, you want to say. Like if I'm gambling and I lose my money, I feel like I could take my money back. That's the era I come up in. Mm-hmm. I had some big homeboys I ran with, and that's how they move. So I'm gonna move like my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? We pick up from the things we associate ourselves with. That's how we gonna pick up on a lot of them habits. You know what I'm saying? They could be good or bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And mine was just, hey man, I'm gonna put that pistol on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was.
And you feel me? Like going early, Leon, like that. Were you nervous the first time you went on the mission like that? Or you was ready?
When you 14, just say I'm 14, 15 years old. Yeah. I'm like, see, I was brought up in the game like the element of surprise. So it wasn't never that I'm gonna be scared or nervous, because I ain't never did no drugs. I always did what I did with a clear mind. So it was like, if I get the ups on you, all I got to get the drop on you. I ain't worried about you reaching for nothing. I ain't got to be scared of nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it was just really on go. I just really was on go, and it was always about catching you slipping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just going here first. We might case a dude out or whatever else. See how he moving, and we was well playing, you know what I'm saying? Because guys was older than us, showing us the game, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then a lot of time, the cross come with the game, it'll be somebody already close to you, letting you know, hey man, he ain't got no gun, so don't go in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the game was going.
Like, did it become a career with you, or something you just did once in a while?
No, see, really gambling. See,
not the gambling.
I do the robbery thing. You know what I'm saying? With the robbery, gambling led to robbing. So the more I gambled and I lost, then the more I'm gonna rob. You feel me? So long as I'm winning on the gamble, I ain't finna rob. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the robbery was a backup. If I ain't winning,
did you ever hit good and still took the money to the gambling?
Yeah, that's how that go. You gonna feed that addiction. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You go rob for the bankroll. You going to the crap game now, the card game now. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to really compete with the drug boys back then, per se. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They got all the money. They money coming faster than the robber money. You know what I'm saying? So you really trying to be on the same level, because I ain't never want to sell drugs. I want to take the drugs, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Yeah, I ain't never want to sell drugs, you know what I'm saying? I want to take the drugs.
So how that came about, at what early age did you start like, you know what, I know I want to take the drug, but let me see if I can, dab into this hustling?
1990 when I started hustling, you know what I'm saying? You talking about finna be 24. I was 23, finna be 24 when I got in the game. You know what I'm saying?
And at that time, you ain't been to prison, no nothing yet?
Yeah, I hadn't been to prison. I had been to prison already for robbery.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so robbery, like what, someone went wrong, somebody told you?
Youthful offender act. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We got caught up, high school. You know what I'm saying? Went and did 4 and 2. You know what I'm saying? And
that was for you doing your first time doing time, it was nothing for you?
No, it really wasn't nothing, because like I say, the county jail, you do 8-9 months in the county jail, you around all type of guys from the 80s and the 70s, they giving you the game, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get in there, get on your push-ups and all that, and you young, so you ain't worried about no girlfriend and all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know what come with going to jail. So once you go through those preliminaries, jail is just jail, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm going to be right out. Still young. You do the math on your age, you know what I'm saying? You get right on back out and really continue that same lifestyle,
Oh, facts. So, like, what kept your mind in there the first time doing that time in there? Like, what kept
when I'm a kid, like I said, I wasn't doing them working out, knowing I'm finna come home. So I went to college after I got out of prison, you feel me?
How were you able to do that? Were you studying in prison?
No, I got a GED while I was in the county jail, and I said, okay, I found out, you know what I'm saying, you can go to college off a GED. So I wanted to make my old girl happy. So it was always about my family. Yeah. Everything I did was for my family, besides robbing and all that, because they ain't know I lived a double life, you know what I'm saying? So it was, let me go and try this college thing for my old girl, because I know I could do it. I'm book smart, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, that got up there, going to school 2 years. My roommate get in a situation, I get blamed for it. Hey, man, I don't want my mama to spend no more money for a lie. The crackers know I was on probation, you know what I'm saying, for Youth Offender Act, so they everything that go on campus, they were blaming me for it. And I ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
And let us know, like, from doing a lot of time and the street stuff, like, how serious the code is about, like, even though, like you say, your homeboy did something, you can't be like, that was me, that was my homeboy. We can't do that. It's like, the black code is like, it don't matter what the situation, you can't say nothing, I see it. What's going on with the black society with that, though?
On what tip?
Like, boom, it's like, if I'm driving with my dog, right, he drop a pistol in my car.
Right.
I'm like, yo, cracker, that ain't that's his shit. You feel me? They gonna look at you like you telling them something.
Right. Well, that, you know,
that part of the game, like, ain't no.
That ain't part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That ain't part of the game. Putting it down like that. But at the same time, your man really should have never put you in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, if y'all agreed that, okay, now the police stop us, you know what I'm saying, who gonna own up to the gun? And then, you know, you got to have an understanding on these situations, man.
Before you even get in these situations.
You know what I'm saying, before you get in them. And then, you know, what I done learned, man, you can't put your life in the hands of the next man, because you don't know what type of pressure nobody could stand. So, you know, he could be, you know, A1 as long as we get in the way. You know what I'm saying? But now you talking about somebody facing 30, 40 years of a life sentence, you know, it's going to become a game of I come before you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's going. You're going to have some that play it all the way to the bus out. And then, you know, that's just what it is. It's whatever your tolerance level is. And if you're able to tolerate it, tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on what the next man gonna do though. See, that's where the culture right now in these times, man. You know, I just mind my business, man. That's the realest thing in the world you could do is mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
No, thanks.
You know, because, you know, this stuff lead to other stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you talking about somebody and gossiping and all that, this the wrong era to do it in. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no understanding in this era. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
So you get out of prison, you go straight to college. How long you did in college? 2 years, 3 years?
I did 2 years in college before you know what I'm saying, I got expelled and stuff, and I could have waited and went back. That's when I started selling dope.
What
you know
got
what I'm
expelled for? If you don't mind me asking.
Like I say, I got expelled because I got in a fight. They say I got in a fight. I got accused of getting in a fight.
Not really yours,
but it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I was breaking up a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how that happened. I went to jail.
Again for that fight?
I went to jail. Yeah, they pressed charges, you know what I'm saying? And they dropped the charges, but just me going through what they went through, they wanted me to sit out a year, then come back to college. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't you doing that.
No, I ain't gonna. I turned to the streets.
So who introduced you to, even though you've been in the street, but who introduced you to that part of the street, like the hustling? Because, you know, like I said, you growing up, you was more of the taker. Who put you on a...
See, like I say, once I seen what the drugs was doing, I'm seeing my homeboys, you know, get money with this thing. I'm like, okay, what they doing it, I could do.
You was talking about?
We talking about crack.
So you come from the era where you seen...
Yeah, I seen crack, real crack. You know what I'm saying? From way back when it first exploded, when ain't nobody really know what it was. It was just a rock. You know what I'm saying? And so I seen the effect, what it did to people. You know, I ain't like that at first. But that's why I was a robber. I really was robbing. You know, I get out on the drug boys. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But then, you know, like I say, my hand was forced. I come back. I said, man, I'm going to try this drug game. I'm going to stop robbing, you know, because that ain't leading to nothing. And that's what I started hustling, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, like, did you go holler, who you hollered at to, or you just got your own little thing? How you
like I say, in our hood, you know, you got guys that's selling the breakdowns. I started like that and just kept educating myself like, dang, you know, I had some homeboys tell me, no, you don't want to do this, save up this enough money and go buy this, you know what I'm saying?
So you had them smart homeboys. I remember us, but I know we'll get like 100 lays, 200 lays, and never think about getting no eyes, no nothing.
Right. See, but that's where I came in as being smart. For it's like, man, I can't stay on this level right here, you know, because everybody go through the parlay level. I bought parlays, but I started asking questions. Hey, man, what an ounce go for? You know what I'm saying? What a half ounce go for? And then, you know, I got home, but hey, boy, you can cut your own stuff up and this and that. So that's how I picked up the game, just asking questions. You know what I'm saying?
So so you eventually end up like learning how to cook your own thing?
Yeah, that's without a doubt. But see, in my era, I was just straight dropping. I ain't know how to whip no dope. I ain't never did none of that.
Drop and break it down to the people that don't know.
Straight drop is when you get the cocaine, add your baking soda. I was cooking quarter key at a time. I ain't never cooked an ounce or nothing like that. Because I started out getting my dope cooked.
Yeah,
I ain't want
cookies.
Yeah, I ain't want to. No, I was buying eighths.
Yeah.
And I started out from ounces and just kept graduating. As I graduated,
it was all dope cooked up already.
It was already cooked up, but I was fortunate enough to have somebody to give me everything what the key was worth. So I feel like, why I got to go in the kitchen and spend all this time if somebody gonna give me 1,000 grams Gucci? I ain't played with it.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna work them. All I want to do is go to the table, cut up the rocks, weigh them up, get what I want off it, and go and come from the re-rock. You know what I'm saying? From the shave, and that's saving me a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was looking at it. But that's before I evolved. Though I did that for a long time, and then I went to evolve. Okay, now I want to be a supplier. You know, I ran into a plug, so that that's you keep elevating. You know what I'm saying? I kept elevating.
You feel like you lucked up, ran through a plug. You was searching for a plug.
Well, I ain't gonna say I lucked up because they found me.
Yeah, okay,
you know what I'm saying? They found me just through being my homeboys and knowing that, dang, boy, Cheek, man, I think that boy moving a little. They stepped to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that, though.
So like when you feel like down, you feel like you was doing it for real. Like you feel me? Not we ain't talking about big, but just like off the you say you stole a quarter. That's a lot.
See how it went for me, man. I always respected my family, man. So. The first time I was like to say hustling all night. I'm on that graveyard shift. I had a plan like I don't want to be out in the daytime because I respect my family. So I want to come out at 12 o'clock like that and catch the graveyard shift. So I had to eventually tell my grandma and my mom. I sat them down and say, look, Mom, a lot of your friends or whoever, they might see me out there late night. But if they see me out there late night, I want you to ask why they out that time. Yeah, but I ain't gonna say nothing now. But I want you to ask yourself, what they doing out there that time of night.
Then.
You know what I'm saying? That's putting it out there, but I putting it out there. I say, now I want to show y'all something. Why I be out so much at night. I took them to my room and showed them my first 60,000.
No.
Yeah, I went straight to that. You know what I'm saying?
60,000.
Yeah, straight to that. That was, you know what I'm saying? So once you go that level, now here come the bird game.
How the save game, like how you did the save game? Because most of these niggas, they make the money, but they can't save it.
Yeah, see, but I had a mission when I first got in the game. I ain't go out to clubs and all. I wasn't doing no clubbing, Everything I was doing was saving, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't flashing. I wasn't trying to show nobody I had no money. I just was stacking money, you know what I'm saying?
That's like where you got that from? Was there somebody around that was doing it? Because most niggas I'm gonna make that back. I'm gonna spend this 6. I'm gonna make that next week. Like
I say, I had a plan. The mission was to get me some money. Buy me some real estate because I had old heads that wasn't in the game. They had real estate. So I said, well, damn, they pay. You got everybody staying in these apartments or these houses. You getting rent money. So I want rent money because I ain't never want to stay in the game forever. You feel me?
So you seen that? You say, okay. So in your mind, I'm gonna get this fast money. I'm gonna buy some stuff too.
That's how the game supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
So what your parents said when you showed them that 60,000?
It brought tears to their eyes. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I told them, hey man, anybody who talking about me, they gonna wish they had a son like me. And that's real talk. I ain't making this up. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my family, man. My family become for everything. You know what I'm saying? And if you getting money, man, and you ain't changing your family life, then I don't know what you in the game for. You feel me? Your mom needs something or your sister needs something. That's what the money for, to ease up all that hard working. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So what was your next move like that? You showed them, you feel me? What you feel me? I
just got in the game hard and kept grinding. You get to 100,000, you get to 200,000, you get to 300,000, and that's how that go.
And what did you switch up lifestyle, or you still was keeping it?
Okay, once you cross over and making so much money a month, now you got to spend some money. Now, hey, you finna buy a car.
Yeah. What car you had got? What was your first good purchase?
Okay, so just say when I first got in the game hustling, I ain't had nothing but a Cadillac and a Cutlass. You know what I'm saying? My first purchase, I bought a female car before I bought myself a real car. You feel me? Because she had been with me when I ain't had nothing. Okay, then. You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't really basic caring about no cars, because I had a nice Cadillac back in that era, old 79 Cutlass. So that was cool. And another thing for my city, I ain't never wanted to be big. I ain't never wanted to look big. You feel me? But when the money keep coming out, your lifestyle change, your clothes change. You feel me saying? You know, I used to wear travel foxes at first when I was a nickel and dime, but I had homeboys that were wearing Bally's. Them was $100. I really can't spend no $100 back then. But then I go to the Bally game. So when I get to the Bally game, I got homeboys I'm watching, they wearing Gators now. So it was always a step that you got to step your game up. But it wasn't never no hating in the game. Not for me. It was always, okay, boom, I got to keep grinding, I got to do what I got to do. And that's how that went. You know?
And like, you feel me, also, like, you feel me, like, was it just you, was it the crew? Like, were you just grinding by yourself?
Like at first it was just me. Me grinding by myself. And like I say, once I got, because I was a one-man band, I'm doing everything. And then once I got so big, I'm like, man, I'm going to put other people down. You know what I'm saying? If I owe them up these traps, I owe them up the traps. I know the trap doing a key, 2 keys a week. That trap might do a half a key a week. Oh, man. Now I'm finna distribute.
Breakdown?
I'm going to get out there. Yeah. Man, listen, man. I had some players making $10,000-$12,000 a week, man. For me, they make $1 rock. That's $1. That don't sound like nothing, but they make $10,000-$12,000 every week. Okay, you might have some guys over here, they don't make with $2,500 a week, but they moving $25,000 work. So you know what I'm saying? That dollar really be like 10% or something. You feel me? You know. So you do 5,000, you make 500. See, but the mathematic game. Oh, you pimping me? That's what somebody say who ain't know no math. See, cause really $1 rock is really 10%. You sell $100,000 off the dope for me. If you born out, that's a $10,000 bond you put up. You see what I'm saying? But you see, I lost a lot of people is who the ones who were saying that, man, I wouldn't do that for no $1 rock. I had some homeboy work for 25 cents a rock. Cause that's how I seen the game passed on. When I got in, I said $1 rock. But I had some homies that worked for 25 cents a rock. Don't seem like that.
Looking at.
Yeah, but they made a whole lot of money at 25 cents.
They were flipping so much.
Right.
And then at that time was everything going good. What did like shit like any like, you know, with the smokers and you know how that shit is when everybody know what you're doing. When you start seeing something like, damn, this shit getting out of hand right now.
Yeah, once you make, now you finna get to going to the clubs. Now you finna start buying jewelry. You know what I'm saying? So now people gonna pay attention. And then not on that, once you get to selling weight, ain't nobody they ain't holding no secrets. They gonna tell their man. They gonna tell their man, oh yeah, such guy. And they don't be understanding that.
That will make you hot sometimes.
Okay then, and they don't be meaning no harm by it.
They just trying to brag about you, not knowing you making me hot.
Right, and not on that, they might be trying to put their man in position for him to get right. But now he finna go tell somebody because he can't get right. You know, and it's just a circle, man, cycle. You know what I'm saying? In the game, that everybody got a bad habit of doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but one thing,
no matter how local you is, they gonna make you hot.
Right, exactly.
So like, you feel me? Like how you like, you feel me? Like and when you know it's starting to start getting hot, like you feel me? You have to worry about the police anytime, or you never have to worry about them boys at that time.
I ain't had to worry about the police for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I think, as people get apprehended and stuff, people start going to jail. Your name get to being brought up and get the being questioned, and that's how you get hot. You know what I'm saying?
No, they start
Yeah, because the police they gonna question anybody. Who the man? Who next?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Who doing what? You know what I'm saying? So, and then you don't know people buying from you. You don't know who telling at that time. You know what I'm saying? But your name coming up. Then you got to jump out. You got the raiders. You know what I'm saying? They see you. They know what's going on, and it's just it escalates to what it escalates to. You know. Yeah.
So when did you know you like, damn? Like, do you ever think about dipping, leaving?
That's the thing about it. I got too attached to the people. See what I'm saying? I had been told several times to come to Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy got killed up here, man. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? Duke, man. And I was supposed to come up here in like '97. I was supposed to move on up here and make my transition. But I'm stuck on my kids, you know. You know what I'm saying? I had some homeboys tell me like, man, you could take care of them kids from anywhere. But I ain't never want to leave my kids. That wasn't the plan, you know what I'm saying? So, that kept me stagnated for real. You got to make great sacrifices, man, to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Like me, I'm out here trying to turn up,
Right.
But my daughter like, damn, you ain't even that. I don't see you like that no more. And I used to take her to the game, everything when I was down at the crib. You feel me? So it's like, sometimes they don't even care about that money. They just want to chill with you.
Time is the most valuable commodity, man. You know what I'm saying? And my old girl used to always tell me, like, hey, boy, don't take no money to take these kids to the park or go take them here, somewhere to the beach. But all the time, you spending the money, but you ain't spending no time. You know what I'm saying?
You think you hadn't been it, but really.
It's great sacrifices come with it. A lot of things, that you think, you're doing it for love, but we really be selfish. We really be doing it for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? This is a selfish game. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't making time for your family, then you know what I'm saying, you selfish.
That's true.
Because these are the ones you're going to call on when you go to jail. These are the ones you're going to say you love, that you want to stand in the paint with you. You know what I'm saying? So, the youngsters out there, whoever out there shaking and moving, doing whatever you do, you got to keep that in the forefront of your life, that, hey, man, I better treat these people right, man. I better spend some time with them. And then in the end, if you ain't going to get out the game, they'll spend a little time with you, because everybody go to jail with you when your immediate circle, your immediate family. We don't realize that our parents get locked up with us, our sister get locked up with us, the kids get locked up with us, grandma get locked up with us, but we ain't never took that in consideration. We out here riding in the Bentleys or whatever these boys got going on, you know what I'm saying? But, you got it, right now in this era, you got to do a lot of reflection, you know what I'm saying, reflecting on your life,
Yeah, but goddamn, but like I said, you hear a lot of artists mention your name, Chicken Man. Just like you don't hear about that by too much people though. So how much, what was special stuff you did that made everybody just know, even before they time, know of you?
See, what happened in the era, like in the 90s, right? I always wanted to show love, man, to my city, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of money out this city, so everything I did, I wanted to do it for my city. I want to sponsor T-ball teams. I did all that. I throw these big old jams, and I want people to be able to eat free. Come out and, you know what I'm saying, we have a peaceful movement. Everybody just get together from my city, Lauderdale, Palm Beach, wherever you want. And we represent Pompano, though. We letting y'all know that, hey, we getting down here. But I saying we getting down here. You know what I'm saying? Because back in my era, I should tell guys in Dade, Palm Beach, a lot of my homeboys be worth $250. They'll be riding in a Chevy with no paint on it. But you got a Bentley or you got a Benz, but you ain't worth $250. But y'all are frown on us, little city of Pompano. But all the time we was that though. You feel me? So and now you see what the culture is now. It's still that. It ain't never stopped being that. Because no matter what, when you leave these streets, small brush gonna become big timber. Because you don't even realize that you a whole forest when you in the game. You see what I'm saying? So these trees got to elevate. These trees got to grow to be big timber. And so you never could stagnate the game or choke the game out, because there's always somebody waiting to take your place in the game.
That's real.
So people got to understand this how life go. This is a tree of life, you know what I'm saying? And you could put this with anything. You ain't got to put it in the game. You could put it with your love life. You could put it with anything. It's somebody waiting to take your spot, even on your job. You feel me?
And like you said, your main goal is to, like I said, get some money and jump out and get some property. But what is it about the game that's addicted where niggas think they could do this shit forever?
What happened in the game when you let somebody owe you in the game? See, once you get so big, you got to move this merchandise. So now you're going to let people owe you that you feel like you trust. So now, if they ain't coming straightening these tabs, they straightening them partially. That keep you stuck in the game because you don't want to just give them 10 or 20,000 or 5,000. So they keep bird feeding you. They know what they doing. They really waiting on you to fall. And so when you fall, then they keep all the money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them gonna do that though. You know what I'm saying? But a handful of good dudes gonna stand on principle, take that money to your mama, or give that money to your daughter, your old lady, or whatever. So you got to look at that. Now they gonna tell you whatever they want you to hear. That no, homie, I ain't gonna do you like that, homie. See, well, he don't know what he talking about. Okay, well, show me. See, now I get out here. These boys got a phone full of IOUs. So I used to write mine on the tablet. Now they so crafty, they just put numbers by a name in the phone. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never be able to get that money, so that keep you trapped in the street. Because you steady saying, okay, I'm still going to be dealing with you. I'm getting cushion for what I'm getting my merchandise for. So you really ain't tripping, but you is tripping. But that's how you get trapped in the game. The only way to get out the game, man, is walk away from the game. And walking away for the game is you're going to take a loss, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man, you know niggas ain't trying to take no loss.
Yeah, and then the thing about the game, too, you try to be lenient because you be feeling like, okay, I'm gonna give my homie and them or whoever some play because I don't want them to tell on me. But that ain't they gonna tell on you anyway.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that be your mindset that I want to be a good nigga in the game and do business foul. Yeah. And maybe they gonna spare me in the game. But you know, ain't no such thing as that. You know, getting spared in the game. You either gonna get in the game and get out the game. That's it. Ain't but two ways that supposed to go.
Don't stay in that bit too long.
Right.
So like you feel me, like you say you ended up doing 30, right?
I did 24 years, 6 months, and 25 days on 30.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened since that got that big time like that? What happened that made you get that big time like that?
What made it? Because I got the leadership role for one. I plead out the one count. You know what I'm saying? An 841A1 and an 846. You know what I'm saying? They want to career me, but I had a good judge. Career, it means they'll take your state record and add your points up, put you in a category 6 based on your drug amount, based on a conspiracy with 2 or more people. I had 9 people on my case, you feel me?
Damn.
So, you know, then being you be the leader, you get 4 points enhancement for that. You know what I'm saying?
You never told me you was the leader, just say you was the leader.
No, they what they do is when they doing their homework, their groundwork, you don't know that they putting dope on the shelf. They come buy this stuff from the people. They get them the cap. Oh, who you know your boss man? You know they get doing that type of talking. It's on the why. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to go holler at such and such. Okay, so they just put that case together like a puzzle. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
So like when you go in the court, like what was going through your mind? Like you just jumping because you know most niggas. I know niggas, they could be guilty. They'll take 20 years. Oh, man, I'm taking the trial. What made you say I ain't doing that?
I had to see another day, man. See, I was wise enough to know that if some laws could come out, I could have been got out with some laws, but my judge died. You know what I'm saying? I wound up with a racist judge. So that was stuff. But I did the math on my age. I said, okay, I'm 31, finna be 32. And I know if I ain't getting no trouble, I could have just did a flat 24. So I said I could be 55 when I get out, maybe going on 56. But at the same time, I got old heads that go do that I admire and respect it. My old heads, they go do them bids and come right back out and become millionaires again in the game.
Fast.
So that, you know, going in, my mindset was I can get back out and do the same thing. But as the years go on and your mama's still living, your mind will change that, no, I ain't finna get out and go back to the game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try something different.
I got to try something different. Over time, that come. But if you go do a short period of time and get back out, then you know, you subject to fall back, trap, and victim in the game.
Yeah, I know a nigga, boy, he's 55, he been in and out forever.
Right.
A dog named Tyson, he ain't playing.
Right.
He gonna grind that thing. So I think to the dog, you know, to the wheels fall off.
Right. Right.
And like, why is it the game's cool to certain people though, dog, versus getting that back and getting out? I think some people do it as like a coolness. For
real, a lot of times, you know, a person ain't been educated. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this ain't looking down or frowning on the game. I never, you know, I see a guy in a Mercedes-Benz, just say he grinding in the game. I think he very intelligent.
Yeah.
But when I got in prison, I'm around situations where a man might don't be that intelligent. So that's what he feel like he more strong and his strength is only selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to fixing where he weak at if he not as intelligent. Yeah. Because you was a great businessman. So let's make a transition, find something we want to do, and get the right team, the right people, just like we built the team in the drug game. And we win on the legal side now.
That's fast.
You know? But they get stuck in that, just feeling like they can't do nothing else.
Nah, once you take that hustling street shit and bring it to that legit shit, there's way more money out here for real.
No question, no question. And you can sleep easy at night.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Trust me, I remember all that, been shot and all. Right. When you legit, you just chill.
Right.
You feel me? So yeah, man. So like what you did in there? You remember your first time going in that bit? Like because you say you've been in there before. So was it like a regular thing for you when you caught that?
No, when I caught 30 years, ain't nothing regular about that.
Hell,
you know what I'm saying? When you catch 30 years, all you think about is your law work. Okay, some laws gonna come out, but at the same time, you still got that hustling mentality. Mm-hmm. So a man go in there and he create a world inside of jail. You know what I'm saying? If they got cell phones, hey, I want that. Mm-hmm. If they got drugs in jail, I want that. Because you still trying to live that lifestyle and want to be able to have money when you come out. No, you know what I'm saying? And be able to want to help people while you in jail still too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you leave that money, you let them know where it's at, they going to spend that money.
They going to spend it.
Because they ain't been taught how to save no money.
I'm not saying you going to blow that bill.
Right, and that's just how that go, you know?
Like when you in that law library, like what you did to keep your mind focused?
Man, like I say, man, to keep my mind focused, man, the law was always gonna be the law, because the sentence I had, I got to wait till the law come out. I couldn't find no loophole to help me because I had to plead guilty. So now I had to hope that the crack law would change the ratio, because I got sentenced up to 100 to 1. See, right now guys get sentenced up to 18 to 1 crack. You know what I'm saying? Every 1 gram would be 18 grams. When I got sentenced, 1 gram equaled 100 grams. You feel me? So that's all. I had to just sit back, really, man, and do my time and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Hope for these laws to change, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? The guys that coming in now, you know, everybody else done suffered. You know what I'm saying? We done did the suffering for it all to get what they got coming now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So now, like what you trying to, you done did that time. You back out here, like what you want these, young kids to know and everything now?
Man, what I want the young kids to, first of all, we get caught up in who doing what. You know what I'm saying? Versus who had done what. Hey, man, let's live for today. You feel me? All the youngsters out there, because we was in the street life. Just say I was in the street life. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, they gonna forever be gossip who the greatest inside these barbershops or amongst other peers. I'm saying for dudes in the streets and dudes who really champion trying to, live this life, hey man, don't try to compare yourself or compare an era to another era. Because when I was raised up, in the era I was raised up, hey man, when I seen somebody, man, we getting money, man. If you say something about my homeboy, I'm gonna say my homeboy getting money. I ain't gonna say I'm greater than my homeboy. I ain't gonna never do none of that there. But in this era, it's always chaos and conquer and divide methods made to keep real from being real. You see what I'm saying? And that to keep the real from coming together. See, because that's the thing about it. If you sit around, you got some homeboys, you make homeboys choose sides. Yeah. So now you gonna have people ride with me. You gonna have people ride with their homeboys and they era. And all I'm saying is me, I want to be pulled out of all equations when it comes to talking about anything what I used to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be back straight doing things the right way, because I know how to do that. I'm already blessed to be that. Okay. So I don't worry about nothing. I surround myself with the culture. I know how to communicate. That's another thing. We got to learn how to communicate to each other. You know what I'm saying? Because different people get offended. You know what I'm saying? I have to be mindful how I talk. You know what I'm saying? I come back into a new world, and I'm respecting what's going on right now. But I don't want to be a part of no equation when it comes to who made the most money or who. No, man, everybody gets some money, man. Yeah. If you out here, man, get some money, take care of your family, man, move a certain way, because it's a whole different era. If you're moving and showing it, they want to take it. You feel me? So you know what you got to do, man. Get you some money, mind your business, and that's going to be the realest thing ever. But another thing, don't allow your homeboy to sit around and gossip or say all type of negative stuff about somebody you don't even know. Don't dislike me because you never met me. Don't dislike me because somebody created a story for you not to like me. You feel me? Get to know the man, and that's with anybody. Facts. When you in the hood, you see somebody in a nice car, you just dislike the man because he got a nice car doing what you could be doing. Too, yeah. Now you sitting around some guys, 3, 4 of y'all just go to disliking somebody and getting to plotting against a man's demise or want to see him down, when all you got to do is figure out
your niche,
what he got going on, and maybe communicate, and you can do the same thing.
That's true.
This be my message for the young people, man. Don't be so quick to put that pistol up and put it on somebody about a misunderstanding, when all you could have did is had a conversation. And then if you so gangster, shoot the man a one.
Yeah,
okay,
why they ain't doing that no more?
Yeah, shoot him a one then. If you know what I'm saying, because it was just a misunderstanding. But first of all, y'all could have talked it out. We ain't got to even fight, my brother. But since you saying that you don't want to talk, okay, shoot me a one. Okay, now if you don't want to shoot you no one, hey, it's levels to this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't go from an argument to a kill, man. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's true.
And then not on that with the youngsters, man. You got to respect your elders, man. You got to respect somebody's bloodline. And in my era, we respected bloodlines.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Miss Such and Such son.
Right.
Them last names mean something, man.
No,
they pillars of the community. So I don't want to see Mr. Such and Such or Miss Such and Such suffer because her grandson out there doing the wrong thing. I'm going to give him a pass. I'm going to give him a talking to. I'm going to find his uncle. I'm going to find his auntie. Somebody, hey, man, holler at such and such. Yeah. Because, you know, this what could happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and then our community will start getting better. You know what I'm saying? We communicate a little better. You know what I'm saying? And start respecting our elders, man. You feel me? You know, and that's basically it, man. Because you get your blessings like that. You can't be blessing disrespecting nobody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because sooner or later you gonna get disrespected.
Nah, that's true.
You know.
And you feel like how we hate on each other, and you know, all this black on black crime. You think like, I know people that always blaming the white man. What you think? Is it us, or is it like you think it's 50-50?
No, it's just straight up us hating us. See, cause my thing is, everybody I know, all nationalities, love theyself, but the black man. The black man will choose to be everything but black. That's what I done come to realize, you feel me? But me, I always been for me, blacks, you feel me? Then. I always know that we could be great, you know what I'm saying? But we have to believe that. We got to quit talking about what the white man didn't do for us. And then we worry about the other black man who done rose and scrapped up. If he don't want to give us no help, we got to find the black man that will give us some help. We can't hate on him and wish him back down there with us. Hey, just go keep networking. You know what I'm saying? You might get told 1,000 no's you don't need, but one yes. You feel me? And so, but we got to stand firm on that belief system. You know what I'm saying? And we throw the towel in, now we go right back to what they call hating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't gonna get you nothing, hating.
And we live in an era too, if you ain't giving nobody props, they call it hating off real.
See, but my thing is, I don't understand why I can't salute the next man. If I see somebody doing something like me, I'll never have a fake page. But I understand though why too. Because if you real popular, like, because a lot of time I could be on social media, I really don't know what I'm doing. Somebody automatic gonna try to FaceTime or something. I don't like that. So now I see people don't be wanting you to be on, knowing they on FaceTime or on social media. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say that's why people get these pages and be watching other people motion or whatever. Because it ain't that they won't show their own face. I guess they so popular, people get to getting out of them. But me, I'm just gonna, I ignore it, but I'm always gonna put my face on what it is, you know?
No, fast.
And that's just what it is. I'm just learning this era, man. I'm just learning everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, learning how to talk. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to jump to conclusions, you know what I'm saying, about nothing. And stay humble is the greatest thing of all. You know, God got me here being humble right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like you sound like you said, you got a big brain up there.
No question, because I know it's still a whole lot to do. And the only way you could do it is by staying focused and surrounding yourself with greater people. Because if you the greatest thing in your circle, then your circle's small. You feel me? I ain't trying to be the greatest thing in my circle,
man. Go hang around somewhere I can learn most stuff.
That's the key to a lot of success too. You know what I'm saying? Being able to be told something that could help you be greater. You feel me? Because you don't have the answers to everything.
Facts.
You know. So if the young man, the young woman, if they understanding that type of language and want to be great, you got to surround yourself with greater people. You know, and you got to surround yourself with people that want to see you win. That's true. You know.
But it seems like we live in the day where like motherfuckers want to hang around people that's not on their level, so they can look like the big dog instead of helping, you know, they dogs.
Right. Elevate. Yeah. But see, one thing about it, I'm not gonna blame the person who the biggest thing in the circle. I got to blame the people that's in the circle. Because what you do is, if you want to be great and you ain't asking your man, hey man, this is my business plan. Because your man might think you comfortable the way you going to the club, I'm putting you on clothes, or you're driving my cars. If you don't open your mouth to be fed,
ain't gonna get fed,
okay then. So you got to start looking at it like that. But them same people now, they gonna formulate hate against the man in the circle, but you ain't never asked him to help you. Ask the man to help you, put me on my own. Now, if he don't do that, then you know you're standing in the wrong circle. But we be so quick to jump to conclusion, what I see in life, by me just being on the outside looking in, hey man, you can't blame the man who got the money. You got to blame yourself because you ain't actually getting no money. You feel me?
Fast.
You know, and that's just how I'm living, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on that, you know what I'm saying? And anybody want to get some money, man, I'm going to show you where to go get some money at. You know what I'm saying? And that's getting around the people, get your credit straight. It's shit ABC, man.
Fast.
Pay your bills on time. That's the best credit fixer in the world, man.
No debt.
All that about this and that there, man, go pay them people. And then if you can't pay them, go negotiate a payment plan. And you going to get your credit straight.
Don't be like, fuck them. Make something happen.
And that's how that
$10 a month, make something happen.
Man, and that's how that go, man. And they can win, you know? So that's where I'm at, Tippie, man.
And like I say, from doing all this time and all the knowledge you got, do you see a book coming, documentary? What's the plan for Chicken Man?
All that's in the working with me, sitting down, being able to do these things. Like right now, I'm finna probably be on more platforms, talking, doing more interviews. But my main goal is my portfolio is real estate.
Okay.
Until I get my real estate where I back like I had it and on point, I got to stay humble. I'm going to stay humble and all my energy and focus on that, even though the book might be good right now. But right now, my focus is here. Because I can't die tomorrow and hope that somebody buy 1 million copies. But I could have 20 or 30 houses and leave behind here. Or the money off of 20 or 30 houses. Because I know somebody needs somewhere to stay. I don't know how many books somebody want to read. Now you see how I'm thinking? That's even about the movie situation. All that's in the work. You know? But let me get my foundation strong again. You know? Because for real, a lot of my money got buried on. I ain't going to even talk about it. It'll be up for debate. Okay, come on home. It took me this long to get back. You see all that new stuff in our community? You don't know where the money at. Ain't no sense of me talking about it, though. Because some going to say, oh, he tell the truth. Some going to say, oh, he just talking. So ain't no sense of me talking about it. What I got to do is for the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I embrace it all, man. You know what I'm saying? With a smile. Man, I'm continue to get this game from these youngsters. My homeboy, them, they ain't going to lead me wrong. And I don't want to be, like I say, I'm going to salute everybody, man. I've been saluting everybody. And anybody know the only thing I like to talk about is money, man. I ain't got nothing to talk about other than that. I want to inspire you to get some money, man, so you can help your family. So you can leave something back to your kids, man. And so you can live
comfortable. Really about them kids.
That's it. So that's your greatest asset. You know what I'm saying? Your greatest investment. You know, but you got to steer them in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, you done snap, boy. So you feel me? So what can you tell these these kids though, dog? You done told them so much already though, dog.
Man,
it's like everybody want to stunt shit on each other. And like I said, they don't want to put the guns down though, dog. And how you feel about the artists too, like the Kodak Blacks and them, because they turn up for the city now.
Yeah, Kodak do his thing, you know what I'm saying? Kodak do his thing, you know what I'm saying? And, all artists are doing their thing, man. Like I say, man, everybody got time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody great, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got a process to go through, you know what I'm saying? And everything that a man do for the community, do for his family, hey, man, I salute them, man. You know what I'm saying? These boys, ain't nobody gave these boys nothing. You know, I listen to all their music. You know what I'm saying? So, and then a lot of people got to be able to understand, quit blaming the artists, because the artists is just telling stories. This stuff is entertainment, man. You can't get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get caught up in using that for excuse when you go down the wrong path. Hey, these boys getting millions for this stuff, man.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Try to figure out a way how you can get you some millions with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's my whole thing, man. Like I say, man, I salute them all, man. You know what I'm saying? My son kept me, rep me, you know what I'm saying, to the casket, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he did till I got here on the street. And everybody who put my name in them songs, man, you know, I appreciated it. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't never not disliked it. Because they gave me $1 million worth of advertisement. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And my homeboys, they'll pull up for me if I ask them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coley. You know what I'm saying? You know, all them boys, choo-choo them. Hey, man, that's what they did. They kept my spirit up.
I don't know if you know Polo on, you know.
Polo, yo, man, Polo. Yeah, me and Polo, we done rap goddamn me a few times, you know what I'm saying? Polo, my man, yeah, definitely Polo Pooh, you know what I'm saying? He went crazy on me. Yeah, that's my man, now. That's, you know, all that be family, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All these boys were youngsters, man, and like I say, man, you know, I admire, you know what I'm saying, the struggles, the ins and outs of all this stuff, man. You know, everybody learn from their mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And it's a process, man, to become a man, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got to understand that about people. You know, I ain't been always this person. This the person I'm becoming. And it's a daily struggle, you know what I'm saying? So when you point the finger at youngsters or this and that, they're looking down, what you doing to help them? You know what I'm saying? You got to try to help them. You know, that's my message to them. You know, and the ones out there who doing wrong, man, y'all lean on somebody to talk to. You know, you need a mentor. If you gonna be in the streets, you need to go to the baddest street dude in and get some street game. Yeah. Cause there's some out there got it. So how you gonna say that you know everything and you just getting in the game? If you wanna be in the game, whatever game you choose, you got to go find a mentor, man.
That's been doing
you know what I'm saying?
Know about that game real good. That way you don't got to take wrong steps.
And that's anything in life. The podcast game, there's people out there that been doing this. You know what I'm saying? You can't step on nobody's toes, all these channels and outlets out there. Why wouldn't they want to tell you, okay, this is where I see you going wrong at? You know, it might be a few of them ain't gonna do it, but it's somebody out there right now. If you reached out to, hey man, what I could do to do this, what I could to create more content or whatever you trying to do. We just got to put our pride to the side. You feel me? When it comes to, that person won't help me do this. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what a person won't do if you ain't asked. Okay, if that person there, you got to continue to ask.
How fast? And
that's that.
And there's a rumor that you said, I think your sister had a helicopter come through.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying, like, man, back in 1988, man.
What happened?
My sister went to prom, man. She had she came down in a helicopter on 15th Avenue, man.
On prom?
On prom, man. She got
that's big stunting right now. They doing crazy stuff like that right now.
Yeah, but I'm just showing you how many years ago that been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That sound like some 2024 stuff.
Yeah, that was 36 years ago my sister did that, man, you know. But that was just how we were raised, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, we were raised to want more. Yeah. And see, people get caught up in, you know, looking down on kids, parents that want more for their kids. They'll call it, she think they better than everybody else or this and that. No, man, that's that ghetto mentality. People supposed to want the best for their kids. Thanks. And the kid who getting that type of love gonna think more of themselves. They ain't looking down on nobody. It's just that they think more of themselves. They feel like they supposed to have these type of things because this what been instilled in them. Not that you can't have. See, the person that's looking down on somebody, the people instill in them what they can't have. So now they put all that negative energy on somebody who want to have. You feel?
That's fast.
Yeah, so that's how that go, man.
And what does you want to like? Do you think you see you making a YouTube? Like, what you see you doing, or what stuff you working on right now? You want to let the people know?
Man, all I'm working on right now, Tippie Toe, man, is that real estate, man.
Oh, facts.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, I'm willing to come sit down with anybody. I'm gonna put a team together for this stuff. You know, and my life gonna continue to evolve. Like right now, okay, you might be to put the battery in my back. Well, I'm finna do 3-4 more interviews. You feel me? But I had gave you my word I was gonna come do this.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
it's love, man.
That boy's
it's love.
Blessed, you feel me? Yeah. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. They've been talking to me about real estate too. They say that's one thing that's just gonna jump.
Right. It's man. They forever need a roof over their head, man. We got to have somewhere to stay, man. Whether the market go up or it come down. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, man, you still gonna be getting rent, man. You got to pay rent, man. Or you own your house or whatever you want to do, but you gonna have to pay rent.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, for the people that do want to follow you, I had you in too. Like, if that want to follow, how can they follow you?
At Chicken Mandela.
Okay, then.
At Chicken Mandela, man. You know what I'm saying? Craig Frazier on Facebook, you know?
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you coming through, blessing us with that thing, too, though, dog. You feel me? We got to run another one, too, and get, you feel me, get more nosy, too, dog.
As I elevate, man, it's hey, my life an open book, man, if anybody want to know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then.
You know, and I just, like I say, man, I just want everybody to know, man, if you don't know me, man, get to know me, man.
Okay, then.
I ain't no person to gossip. I ain't no person to talk about nobody. I want to see everybody great, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about what I used to be. Yeah. It's about what I'm doing right now. And I ain't even tripping on nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of whatever great, man. Yeah. So y'all allow the people who want to be a part of my life and to let me in, man, let them help me, man.
And that's something good you say too, because you got a lot of people though that I even got friends that like, you remember when you used to? I'm like, I ain't worrying about that. I'm worrying about what we trying to do right now.
Exactly.
But some people is stuck on that past.
No, we got to let the past go because we can never walk in our future.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm living, man.
Okay then, man. Tippie Toe, y'all know what it is, man. Let them know what who my guest was.
Man, you got the great Chicken Man here, man, a.k.a. Chicken Mandela, man. And I ain't never named myself, man. Okay. The streets always name me.
Stop playing, boy. We appreciate that, though, man. Y'all know what time it is. Touch that nose, okay, then. For sure.
Getting money, serving glee, like the nigga off Tippie Toe.